A little update on my 3D printer build. I found this all metal kit for the Prusa Steel 3D printer, and I put it together, and I think it's intended to be used with the Bowden extruder, and I want to print really soft filament, so I want to have a direct drive extruder and not the Bowden type. And I found some part that I could use perhaps, but this is a universal part, and I wanted something that was more specific to what I'm building now. So I found this part, and it's intended for the Titan extruder. So I will use a Titan extruder, and this was the first attempt to print it, and this is intended to be used with nylon straps. And to have a more quiet printer and to have a lighter printhead, I choose to use the Argus type of bushings instead of normal metal bushings. Normal metal bushings look like this, and they make quite a lot of sound. And Argus bushings are made of some type of plastic, and I will show it later. But the problem with this one is that when I use the straps, they will deform the Argus bushings. So it just didn't work well. And I also printed another one because the first one was a little bit warped. But same problem with this one. So I modified it so it looks like this. It's round, and it should have a better pressure on the bushings, but it still was too tight. So as soon as I tried to move the printhead, it would stick or be very difficult to move. So I printed a new one, a little larger size, and it didn't really work that well either. But at least I figured out that if I put the bushings in here and then I heat it up a little bit with a heat gun, the plastic will change shape a little and all the pressure will go away. So it's basically a good design, but the Argus bushings, when I had done that, they wouldn't stay in place. They would just go back and forth here and slide back and forth, and that's not good either. So my final design is like this. I have the Argus bushings, and in between them I have a little stop, and on the sides I have some screws and a washer to keep them into place. And I use a short NEMA 17 motor because the extruder here has a ratio of 1:3. So if you can use a direct drive with this configuration with a big motor like this, it should also be possible to use a motor with just a third of the torque cube, because this year's 1:3, and the weight of this unit with the motor and the extruder and the bushings and everything is less than just the motor. So I'm quite happy with the final result. I haven't tried to print with it yet, but I think it will work well.